the demo continues, folks. We got all of the deck boards down. We're getting ready to take the framing structure and the floor joist down off of the deck. And we discovered when we was taking the planks down exactly what I thought we was going to discover. If you look right around here where the deck was actually attached to the home, the exterior siding has just rotted away. But fortunately, it looks like the vapor barrier did its job because the structure behind it, the joists behind it, are still real solid. So we may be okay with the joists. We'll know more once we get the rest of the deck down. But we know we're going to have to replace the siding on the front of the trailer. So stick around and we'll see how it goes. This wasn't a planned event, but it struck me as kind of unique that this part of the deck fell exactly like you see it, in the form of a cross. I thought that was kind of neat. Alrighty, we're getting down to the wire, getting ready to take down the steps, and they have been many a step walked up and down these stairways. So it's about time for it to come down, and we'll put up new ones when we get the new deck built. So we'll see how it goes. Well, it looks like whoever built this before we bought it 8 years ago built this stairwell and poured the concrete around the bottom of it because I can't budge it. So far we've been doing everything the old-fashioned way by hand, but it's time to pull out the power tools. So let's see if we get this thing going. Alright, now we're getting down to something that we got to really be careful for, and that's we've got an electrical wire coming out of this outside wall that's tied into this electrical box up here that goes over here to the walkway to the outside light. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we have no power on this wire. Now we've turned the power off on the inside of the house, so it should be dead at this point. But it's always best to check it and make sure, because you never know what's going on an older home. So we'll use a pocket tester to see if there's any power going through this wire or this outlet. And there's not. So we should be good to go here. Alright, we're getting down to the wire now. I've got the wire over there, the electrical wire for the outside light, already unhooked from the flooring. It's just dangling on the ground. and no power going to it, so I'm ready to break this section, which will be the last section of this deck down. So here we go. There it is, no porch. Well, that's actually good news. It's still solid back behind there, so it looks like the only thing that got damaged was the exterior siding, that old panel board siding, and seems like the main structure is okay. So now we just got to clean up, take a break for a little while, and then get ready to put the siding on after we take all this stuff off and really see what's in there. We've got the demo completely done, and now we're just cleaning up and kind of getting things together to call it a weekend, and we'll pursue this later this week because I've got to actually take the siding down. It's going to be about 10 sheets. But I wanted to share something with you real quick. Those of you that knew my dad can appreciate this story. You see this nail? I'm going to get up close. That's a crooked nail. A crooked used nail. My dad wouldn't have thrown that away. My dad said, there ain't nothing wrong with that nail, son. It's just a crooked nail and it can be straightened out. And when he passed away, there must have been 5 or 6 5-gallon buckets like this with used rusty nails in it. And that's what he hung on to, not because nails were expensive. He was just a poor old country boy. And he reused everything he could. When he passed away, I got rid of them old rusty nails. And the best story me and my wife can tell you is when we were building our house down in Georgia years ago, her dad and my dad was helping us out, and my dad made the statement he didn't know if he could build anything with a brand new nail. So I thought I'd share that story with you. Thanks for watching. Come back and watch the next video when we're starting to put all this back together.